Hey, welcome to the Beginner's Guide of Manifestation. Yes, you heard me. Welcome. This is the Beginner's Guide. If you've never manifested anything and you want to go down that route and want to experience what it is to see something, realize that you are thinking of, that you're manifesting, you have the power. And today, I really want to introduce you to that world and the Beginner's Guide as we walk step by step into the world of manifestation. Are you ready? Let's do this. See, in the eye of manifestation, the definition would be making something clear to the eye of a person or another. Making something clear, something that has already existed in one's mind, in one's imagination, making it clear to the outer world, making it clear to the eye. So when you step into the world of manifestation, things become very clear. And you might ask, what does that mean? Things that you have perceived, you envisioned, you thought of, you would like, you want to embody. Seeing something like that, realize it is the most empowering step. And to start off, we all have a dream. We all have goals. We all have desires. We all have things that we want to do. But oftentimes we don't know how to bring it out to our reality, to the world around us. And we might think, well, yeah, that does happen. That happens to the lucky ones, to the ones that have, foresight on things to come. But my friends, I'm here to interrupt that thinking pattern and let you know that can happen for you. Yes, you that's watching here. If you're inquiring about the world of manifestation, it can happen to you. I'm a firm believer of it because I see it happening in my own life. I've seen things that I've thought about, prayed about, stood firm with, envisioning what that would look like, the end result, what that would look like. How would I be when I stand on that finish line? And I see it realized in my life, in the lives of my loved ones. So that's why I really want you, if you're new to this, don't look at it as something that's foreign. Speak as if things can happen. The world, God, he spoke the world into existence. His spirit lives within us, giving us an empowerment that we could speak things that we want. Stand for the things that we want. Be assured of the things that we want. Unwavering in our faith. That small mustard seed of faith, seeing it realized. Perfect example. Just over the weekend, I had a party that I was throwing. And I envisioned it. I saw it. I literally saw everything of the party. The way that I wanted, the weather, the people, the so on and so forth, the food. I envisioned that. I stand there. When it seemed bleak, I didn't have the opportunity. Things weren't falling in place, but I just stood there like, this is what's going to happen. This is how I'm going to pick. This is how it's going to be. I envisioned it. I pictured it without wavering. And that stand that I took, it gives me goosebumps. I kid you not, my friends. Every single thing that I imagined, I saw it. It happened. The people, the good time, the things that I envisioned. It was like surreal. That is the power of our imagination. That is the power of living from the end result, the end in mind. I saw it as the weather, the everything. This is just one example of many, many examples in my life and the lives of others. What it is that you perceive, you believe in, you stand for, God has already put it in your heart. Now it's up to you to gain the conviction, the desire to see it into fruition and allow that to manifest itself. It is nothing that you can't see. If it's in your heart, it's implanted in you. I want you to step into the world of manifestation. Step into the world of, you know what? I'm going to believe for it. Because if you say it and you don't see it, you don't envision it, you don't allow your senses to get involved and see, okay, what would I be like? I'm telling you, I saw myself like, allow me to enjoy myself. Allow me to like partying and enjoying it. I had every bit of it realized. And that is just one small example because it just happened. But there's been other things in my life, my family, and different things that I have seen, I've envisioned and imagined. So I'm asking you, use your senses, use your imaginative power. You have that, it's within you. But you've got to stop and not doubt. When you envision something, you imagine it, even if it seems bleak, you don't stop and say, well, that's not going to happen for me. No, no, no. You don't see it, but you stand there, unwavering in your faith. The scriptures talk about that. Let's practice that in the things in our lives that matters to us. Be unwavered. That's the power of manifestation. You're not, checking on the result, Okay, is it happening? Are they calling? You pick up the phone. Wait, did anyone call? No, no, no. You say the sale is going to happen. You stand for that. You believe for it. Believe for yourself. If you're not going to believe for anyone, believe for yourself. 6 months left, 5 months. What are you believing for? What are you standing for? What are you manifesting in your life? You are powerful beyond words. But you've got to tap into that. You've got to believe that. You've got to believe whatever it is that you are after, you are standing for, God has put in your heart, you want to see it realize, that it will realize. You will have that victory in your lifetime. I've had it countless times. And I'm telling you, I want to propel you forward, because once you step into it, ooh, it's juicy. It's good. It feels good just to see that the power that's within us being manifested. You stand for it. You pray about it. You believe for it. You unwavering in your faith. And you see things being manifested in your life. You are powerful beyond words, my friends. I will not let you think differently or forget about that and seeing it. It just happens for the elite. It happens for those folks. It's not happening. It is available to you. The power is within you. Capitalize on it. Step into it. Don't hold back on yourself thinking you cannot manifest and see things into realizations. Yes, you can. God has entrusted you with his own power within you. Believe in that power. Tap into it. Faith as small as a mustard seed. Have that faith. You say you have it, put it to the test. Put it to the test of believing in the things that you're really praying about, you're standing for, and really see your dreams realized, see your dreams come true. It's happening, it's available, and it's your turn to tap into the power that's within you. Don't ignore this. Don't think it can't happen to you. It can. First, you have to believe it. You have got to have the belief in yourself that, the things that I'm praying about, I'm believing for, that it's going to happen. Second, you have to imagine it. Imagine, what would it feel like? What would I feel like when this really actually happened? What would be my demeanor? How would I show up? What would be the steps that I take? What would be the conversations that I would have? Start having those conversations. Start taking those steps. Start believing for that. And start embodying it. Show up as that. Whatever it is, show up as that. Practice that. Go with that. Bear with me. Let's take this to the next level. You believe it. You show up with your end result. You practice it. You carry yourself in that element. You stand for that unwavering. You imagine it every morning, nighttime, before you go to bed. You be grateful. You show gratitude. Thank God for that. It doesn't have to already be manifested because you're believing for it. It's already stirred in you. It exists in your core. You start being very grateful for it. You in the middle of the day, you think about it, you're grateful. When you think about it, think with gratitude. The joy of the achievement, the dream fulfilled. So you get very grateful. You're not wavering. You're very clear. You know what's coming. You know it's there. You don't look at it as something far. You look at it as something that's already achieved. Because it's been achieved in your mind, in your psyche. It's achieved in your heart. It's achieved in your gratitude. You show up that way. Undoubtedly. Without wavering. You know what you know, what you know, what you know. Regardless of what the outcome looks like. Yes, it may not look like it's going to happen. And that's okay. That's part of your belief system. Do you really still believe in it? Are you still standing for it? Are you still unwavering? Because that's the action. That's the mindset. That's what it takes to manifest and see things into realization. But yes, my friends, I want you to have those type of realization in your life. But it takes you standing, believing, showing up without doubting, and embodying whatever it is and see it into fruition. Try that for a week. It will take maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I don't know, but try that. But really believe it. Lean into that. And let's continue this dialogue, because I am telling you, once you start tasting what it is, how powerful you really are, what God has deposited in you, and seeing how things come out based on who you are and what you're saying, what you're believing for and speaking of, it changes things. It's been a game changer for me. And I know it will be a game changer for you. Don't give up. Your dreams, your goals, they matter. God has put them in your heart. And He wants He wants you to see them for them to be realized. And it will. Believe for it. Stand for it. Do not waver. I look forward to hearing from you. Comment below. Let me know your thoughts on this, because I am excited about this topic, because I've seen it and I know the power behind it. And I want you to experience that. As always, be good to yourself and be good to others, my friends. I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.